In a skilled player's hands, this is just about the deadliest vehicle you can roll up against in a Tier 10 game. It's the TVP T5051. There's one part of this vehicle that makes it just incredibly deadly, and that is the gun. The TVP carries a 4-shell autoloader, and in a matter of 4.5 seconds, it can deal 1,240 damage. It's basically an FE2 and 5P 183, but it has camouflage, mobility, and 8 degrees of gun depression. It's a pretty deadly vehicle. And yeah, as I said before, in the hands of a player that understands how to use this tank, it's just about the biggest nightmare you'll go up against. It's pretty hard to do bad in the TVP, even if your team falls apart and you're in a losing situation. It's just boom, 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 boom. There's 1,240 damage. Now, when it comes to the weaknesses of this vehicle, it has two. First of all, its DPM isn't the highest for a medium. Now, that is a pretty easy workaround, down to the fact that this is obviously an autoloader. All you really need to do is sit in cover while you're reloading your clip, and then once it's ready to rumble, you go back out of cover. That's not too hard to do, because most of the time you are at least accompanied by 1 or 2 mediums on your team. For example, this battle here, I have an STB-1. Second of all, the other downside of this vehicle is the fact that it's quite a large box with quite little armor. Its side armor is only about, I would say, maybe 40 millimeters thick, which means about any Tier 10 shooting at the sides, or even the rear at that, is going to very easily penetrate high explosive shells. But good news is that frontally, apart from the lower plate, it's actually got decent armor, especially due to the very steep angle. So the TVP's armor is all down to how you angle it towards the enemy. If you turn it, then yeah, you're going to be bled quite quickly. Now, unfortunately, it seems like my STB is AFK, and I am the only person up here. Oh wait, no, STB said affirmative, look at that. So, I'm going to wait until I see that right there. We got a T22 medium spotted, but there is one other player I still have to be careful about, and that would be the enemy TVP, because they do have one. But, oh well, let's go for a shell into this guy once, twice, and oh my god, no thank you. Well, that looks like fun, doesn't it? No, it doesn't actually, I lied. Well, we got the enemy TVP over here. Let's go for a tracking shot and, well, maybe try and speed past this person. I mean, it's a TVP after all, and that means, oh, we actually managed to dodge one single shell, and we still bled 900 health. I mean, what a stupid tank. It really is such a stupid vehicle. Now, the good news is because we've been able to basically see that their entire team's up there, I can just drive down low, drive over towards where my Super Conqueror is, and probably get a pretty decent chunk of damage now. Now, we got really unlucky that Yo shot us, because it's especially unlucky judging that the fact the Yo is actually, I think, trying to shoot our Super Conqueror. But, hey, we've done pretty good so far. We've traded 1 STB for what would be 3 enemy Tier 10s. So, in total, not an awful trade, although I'm not very healthy, which is something I do have to be very cautious about. Base B is most likely going to be starting capture by the enemy team, and what I'm going to do is start to flank all the way through their spawn. You'll notice the mobility on this vehicle is actually quite good, and if you use that mobility correctly, it does give you that very, very nice opportunity to start flanking the enemies. So we got the Chieftain off to the side. We also know where the TVP is. Let's aim in on that Chieftain. There's 1 shell. Let's go for 2 shells, and look at that. That is 620 hit points. We managed to just dump off of that Mark 6. I mean, can you name another Tier 10 that could do that apart from a tank destroyer? That is pretty insane when you think about it. And all we got to do is reload the clip. 13 more seconds left. Our team is most likely going to deal with the T22 medium, which means I have the opportunity to drive over towards the side of the map. Now, I could run into the grill, you know, I could get it really unlucky and just get absolutely badonkered, or it could go really well for me. I guess we're going to find out. So the Mark 6 is still sitting there, and we know right now that this game is most likely going to be a win due to base capture. We also know that at least something is in base C, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive very, very wide and try and get a little bit hull down here, maybe bleed the enemy out. Example, we got the TVP off to the side, and there's a 1 very easy shell in, and, well, that would have been 2 very easy shells in, but hey, we got the grill. There's 1 nice shot. There's 2 nice shots, and because the grill wasn't running SPAL, we were able to connect an HE and finish him off. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. We've already dealt over 3,000 damage in this game. Not only have we dealt over 3,000 damage, but you're just seeing how stupid the TVP is. So that TVP is going to be, oh, wow, the game's already over. Never mind, I was gonna go try and clip that, that Chieftain Mark 6 and, you know, get another 1100 hopefully out, but it seems that, well, it seems that the enemy team lost due to base capture that quickly. That was one of the few times you're actually able to win when your team goes to town, but that's because the enemy team, for some reason, decided to have 2 of their vehicles, I guess 3 of their vehicles go down, and then the rest went up. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about the enemy team on that game. They basically put themselves in the worst possible position for winning a battle. But enough about that game. We're in a new one here on Dead Rail. The enemy team has no tank destroyers. Interesting. Now, what do we have for mediums? We have 3 in total. All of them are tier 10s, because this is a full tier 10 game. Oh, wait, what? I just noticed this. So the enemy team has no tank destroyers. Our team has 2. Sorry, I'm just... Good job, Wargaming. Fantastic job on the Matchmaker. Man, you really showcase why this game is clearly fair and balanced. Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to try and make the best out of what crap Wargaming shoved on my plate today. Let's capture base C. Not sure how that'll work out. We got the 62A off to the side, and if anybody wants to poke, well, they're not going to have a lot of fun. Come on. Poke it. There you go. There's 1 shell, 2 shells, and I would go for a 3rd, but hey, we still got... What? I have no clue where those shells are going. I mean, we were shooting right at the hatch of that Progetto. I guess, I don't actually know what to say about that. Just weird. What I can say is that it looks like our team is just full sending this. Now, that's actually not bad, especially if we're able to reload within the next 5 seconds here and get our clip out. Oh, baby, you know this is going to be one deadly clip. So let's go for the Progetto first, and then we can go for the 62. Because obviously the 62A is not going to get very far, but... The Progetto will, so, well, not much I can do. That guy's gonna die. I'm actually, oh, never mind, he killed my grill. That's why he didn't shoot me. I was like, huh? So yeah, what a weird battle this is. Now, obviously, even if you have 2 TDs on your team, it can't dictate whether you're gonna win or you're gonna lose, but it still shows just how bad the Matchmaker Wargaming is. I'm actually pretty happy that our team ended up pushing that. If you take advantage of a situation you have, you can actually get some dubs out. So, let's go for the enemy IS-7, and, well, wow, I wait for it to fully aim in, and we still managed to bounce that shell. Don't you love the IS-7 armor profile? Well, good news is that we're going to reload in about 20 more seconds, and I'm expecting this to be a pretty easy clip. Now, we're being absolutely tunneled by that enemy IS-7, but that really doesn't worry me, judging that, well, you can see the enemy IS-7. He's not too healthy anymore. So, what I'm going to do is, well, try and get some damage out to this E-100. Reload! There's 1 and 2. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. That's 3,500. Even in this battle, where everything was hectic and crazy, we still did 3,500 damage. So it's less than a 2-minute game. What the absolute heck did I just witness? Either way, yeah, welcome to Blitz at 4 a.m. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, let me know. But in general, the TVP is just an absolutely overpowered tank in a good player's hands. I mean, you can see in these battles where I'm barely even doing anything, I'm still easily getting out 3,000 damage, and that's because just the stupid clipping capabilities. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. But other than that, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.